In a world far beyond our own, nestled between shimmering rainbows and clouds made of cotton candy, lies a place of pure joy and wonder, Magical Fun City. And in this city lived a curious and kind-hearted creature named Qalbaz. Qalbaz wasn't like anyone else. He had fluffy, lavender-colored fur, ears that twitched with excitement, and eyes that sparkled like twin nebulae. His greatest passion was exploring every nook and cranny of his extraordinary home. One sunny morning, as the licorice lampposts began to glow and the gingerbread houses filled the air with a sweet scent, Qalbaz woke up with an idea. He had explored the chocolate river, bounced on the marshmallow trampolines, and even slid down the great ice cream sundae mountain. But there was one place he had never dared to venture, the Whispering Woods, a mysterious forest on the edge of the city where the trees were said to sing ancient songs. Putting on his little adventurer's vest and packing a bag with fizzing soda pop and a handful of starlight candies, Qalbaz set off. The path to the Whispering Woods was paved with sparkling pebbles that chimed with every step. As he got closer, a gentle humming filled the air, growing louder and more melodic. The trees were magnificent, their bark swirling with iridescent colors, and their leaves shimmering like spun gold. Taking a deep breath, Qalbaz stepped into the woods. The air inside was cool and filled with the scent of pine and magic. The humming surrounded him, a chorus of soft, harmonious voices. "Hello," Qalbaz called out, his voice a little shaky. The trees rustled in response, their leaves whispering back, "Welcome, little one, welcome to our song." Qalbaz's eyes widened in amazement. The legends were true. He followed the melody deeper into the forest, his heart thumping with a mix of fear and excitement. The songs of the trees told stories of the city's creation, of the stardust that formed its streets, and of the laughter that gave it life. Qalbaz learned that the trees were the ancient guardians of Magical Fun City, their roots connected to the very heart of its magic. As he wandered, he stumbled upon a clearing. In the center stood a tree unlike any other. It was ancient and vast, its branches reaching up to touch the sky, and from its limbs hung not leaves, but glowing, teardrop-shaped fruits that pulsed with a gentle light. At the base of the tree, a small, furry creature was curled up, whimpering softly. It was a glimmer-wisp, a tiny being known for its bright, happy glow. But this one's light was faint and flickering. "What's wrong?" Qalbaz asked gently, kneeling beside it. The glimmer-wisp looked up, its large, sad eyes welling with tears. "I've lost my giggle," it squeaked. "I was playing hide and seek and I hid my giggle in a dewdrop. But the sun came out and it evaporated. Without its giggle, the glimmer-wisp couldn't glow brightly, and it felt terribly sad." Qalbaz's heart went out to the little creature. He looked up at the giant, glowing tree. The whispering trees had sung of its power. "This is the tree of forgotten melodies," he remembered. "They say it holds every sound ever lost." Maybe, just maybe, it held the glimmer-wisp's giggle. "Don't worry," Qalbaz said with a determined smile. "I'll help you find it." But how? He couldn't just climb the tree. It was far too big. He looked at the glowing fruits. They seemed to respond to sound, pulsing brighter when he spoke. He had an idea. "Maybe we don't need to climb it," he said to the glimmer-wisp. "Maybe we need to make it happy." Qalbaz began to hum one of the tunes he had learned from the whispering trees. It was a simple, cheerful melody about the sun rising over the lollipop gardens. The glimmer-wisp watched, its ears perked. Seeing its curiosity, Qalbaz encouraged it. "Hum with me. Let's sing to the tree." Tentatively, the glimmer-wisp began to hum along, its tiny voice barely a whisper. As they hummed together, something magical began to happen. The glowing fruits on the tree of forgotten melodies started to sway and chime, creating a beautiful, wind chime-like symphony. One fruit, right above them, began to glow brighter than all the rest. It pulsed with a warm, golden light, and from within, a faint, tinkling sound could be heard. It sounded like laughter. "That's it," cried the glimmer-wisp. its own light beginning to flicker a little brighter with hope. That's my giggle. The fruit was too high to reach. Qalbaz knew they needed a bigger, happier sound. He remembered the most joyful place in all of Magical Fun City, the Carousel of Dreams, where the music was so infectious it made everyone dance. He closed his eyes and imagined the carousel's boisterous tune. He started to sing it, loud and clear, clapping his paws to the rhythm. He danced around the tree, his lavender fur bouncing. The Glimmer-Wisp, caught up in his infectious joy, started to hop from foot to foot, its phantom turning into a happy squeak. Their combined happiness and music filled the clearing. The tree of forgotten melodies responded with delight. Its branches shook, and the glowing fruit containing the giggle began to jiggle and bounce. It jiggled so much that it detached from its stem and floated gently down, landing softly in Qalbaz's outstretched paws. It was warm and thrummed with joyful energy. Qalbaz carefully held the fruit out to the Glimmer-Wisp. "Here you go," he said. The little creature touched its nose to the fruit. With a soft pop, the fruit dissolved into a shower of golden sparks, and a sound of pure, tinkling joy burst forth, flying right back into the Glimmer-Wisp. The effect was instantaneous. The Glimmer-Wisp erupted in a fit of giggles, rolling on the ground with laughter. Its body lit up like a tiny, brilliant star, casting a warm, happy glow all around the clearing. "I've got my giggle back. Oh, thank you, thank you," it cheered, zipping around Qalbaz's head in an excited loop-the-loop. The whispering trees rustled their approval, their songs swelling into a beautiful crescendo of thanks. Qalbaz felt a warmth spread through his chest, a joy even greater than discovering a new flavor of jelly bean. He hadn't just gone on an adventure. He had helped someone. He had brought back a lost sound and a lost smile. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Qalbaz and his new friend, the glowing Glimmer-Wisp, walked back towards the city. The Glimmer-Wisp's light acted as a perfect lantern, illuminating the chiming pebble path. The whispering woods hummed a soft lullaby behind them, a promise of more secrets to share on another day. When they arrived back in the heart of Magical Fun City, the streets were alive with the evening glow of the candy cane street lights. Qalbaz knew his adventures were far from over. He had learned that the greatest magic in the city wasn't in the slides or the rivers of chocolate, but in the kindness you share and the joy you can bring to others. With a happy sigh, he looked at his brightly glowing friend and knew that this was the best discovery he had ever made. The Magical Fun City was full of wonders, and Qalbaz couldn't wait to see what tomorrow would bring. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow for more adventures with Qalbaz.